chutzpah. Chips?
Drunken Pete reporting, but sorry, night, you gotta do it. I'm back from Florida. Oh my god, everything is too cold. There's a huge shadow over here. That's okay. Anyways, so I'm back from Florida. It was a great time. It was the same thing like last year. I didn't really show a lot of like the stuff that I actually did like at the condo stuff. There wasn't much. I was there with my sister and my niece this time. And like I said, it's the same thing. Everything shuts down at 10. I went to the same bar that you saw last year, the Tiki Bar. I didn't go to Pinchers. It was just insanely stupid. People everywhere. It's 2 for 1, but it's $7.50 a beer. And it's drafts and garbage. So I went to the regular bar. And they pour like shots like this. Like you say, they didn't have honey jack. They have regular jack. They pour like... Blah. That's what they do when they pour shots. It's really annoying. And you get a lot. It's $6.75. And a beer that's a Heineken like this is also $6.75. Very expensive. So it was fun. And it's basically, there's nowhere to go. There's a 7-Eleven. There's some restaurants that I went to. If you saw my Instagram, you saw the restaurant they went to, Charlie's Boathouse Grill. Very good. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. It's Peter DEE 88. It's fun Instagram. So follow me on Instagram. You'll see some stuff before I make videos. I don't know, whatever. So basically, it's just houses on the beach, condos, and they look like this. So then my niece saw my video of the airboating in the Everglades. So I went back there to a new place, which was, it was cooler. The boat was bigger, it was a bit faster. And we went to an alligator show after. Well, it's like an alligator refuge or animal refuge because there were tigers there. Anyways, it was really cool and the show was awesome. And it looked like this.
But like I said, these gators are trying to find a dry place to get. Normally, where we're at right now might be an inch and more, or dry.
I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the picture. You're so cute. Probably sucks with this fence, but he's sleeping or dead. This is the closest I've ever been to an alligator in my life. Oh my god, it's so cool. There's a little one.
He out there's 1,000 pounds, and he usually hangs out over there by the same pumps. Now, Charlie here, when he's stretched out right around 10 feet long, he's a little bit overweight for his length and age. He's around 400 pounds. Just really don't want to do an alligator show with a hungry alligator, so less than 1,000 crocodiles for the whole southern tip of Florida. These guys' numbers are in the millions for the state. Now, main purpose of an osteoderm, cold-blooded reptile, basically a solar panel for these guys. You'll notice they all have their backs exposed to the sun. He's just trying to heat up his blood. He has a really slow heart rate, 35 beats per minute during the summer. During the winter, this guy can actually slow his heart rate down to just 2 beats per minute. This is what they're using here underneath the water. It's kind of like sonar. These guys aren't putting out vibrations, but they're picking up vibrations. Up to a couple miles away, he knows what's going on all around him. Fish swimming around, animals crossing the water, he's picking all that up. Main purpose for this though, mating season, she's going to start bellowing, trying to find a mate out in the swamp. He's going to be miles away. He's going to pick up the vibration. He's going to start bellowing back. Now they're just playing market. So let's see if I can get him to open up his mouth. Now, you're going to see some green algae growing on his tongue. That green algae is basically Mother Nature's way of giving this guy a little bit of bait. Anybody's ever been swimming in a pond or a lake, and little minnows come pecking at you, same thing's happened to him. Bigger fish though. A bunch of brims and maybe some koi's. Now, that tongue separates him from the crocodiles. Crocodiles do not have one. Another big difference, you didn't see a bunch of teeth until he opened his mouth. Crocodiles just the opposite. Mouth shut, teeth sticking out everywhere. Now you're going to notice a bunch of little white dots on his tongue, look like taste buds. Those are actually motion sensors. He has them all along his jawline. Even his teeth are motion sensitive. Anything touches the inside of his mouth is going to be programmed to slam shut. He doesn't have to see it. He doesn't even have to be awake. Now, this guy has peripheral vision. He sees side to side. He has no idea my hand's going into his mouth as long as I don't touch anything. Now, accidentally touch something, you're going to see some lightning fast reflexes. Lightning fast reflexes for mine.
He says lightning fast
And that's
reflexes
how
of
he's
mine.
going to feed himself. Zero energy is used at all.
Now he's just chilling
He's going to
again.
actually wake up. Mouth's going to slam shut. He's going to wake up with food in his mouth. He can repeat this continuously until he's full.
Eating while
Like I
sleeping.
said, not a big eater. 10 pounds, he's done. So it doesn't take a lot of energy to actually feed himself. Anybody want to try the next trick? Alright, I'm going to show you how the Native Americans were catching these guys. The technique was called bulldogging them. Basically, Native Americans didn't want to kill the alligator when they found them. It's too hot, takes too long to paddle home with them. So they were keeping these guys alive all the way until they get back to the hut. Tying up their mouth, tying their legs and tail together so he can't thrash around in a canoe. First thing they did when they found him though, grab him by the end of his tail, snatch him up out of the deep water into shallower water. This guy in deep water is extremely dangerous, very explosive. He has all his speed from his tail. Now this tail is all muscle. It makes up 1/3 of his body weight. 400-pound alligator, 130-pound muscle. Now you have this guy up on dry land. He's got to try and chase you around with these little short, stubby legs. Now, you're going to hear a bunch of people tell you they run 20, 30, 40 miles an hour. 2 million alligators in Florida, 18 deaths in 75 years. If these guys could run 30, 40 miles an hour, more people would be dying. He's only running 7 miles an hour. When he's behind you, chasing you at 7 miles an hour, you're going to think he's running 40. So, he's still a dangerous animal. He's not going to just let you come up on him. His first defensive move is to fold up into a circle. Probably going to be the end of your day, so what the Native Americans figured out, we were just going to start poking this guy with a really long stick. He's going to start swinging his tail in the fence. This is going to be his demise. I told you earlier, 130-pound muscle, but he has a little tiny heart size of a lemon. Zero endurance with alligators. 5 minutes on land, this guy's totally whipped. What's going to happen? His body's going to build up lactic acid. It's going to shut his muscles down. He's going to start cramping up, keeps him from having a heart attack. Now the sign that this is happening, this guy goes from an open mouth, hissing at you, snapping his jaws, swinging his tail, to turning his back and walking away. This is his white flag. Native Americans know this is their chance to grab a hold of him. Now these guys are going to have a rope tied around their waist. What they're trying to do is tie up his mouth. So they sit on his back, grab the jaws, bring the jaws up, lock it up underneath their chin, freeze up both their hands. Now they can reach behind them, untie the rope from their waist, and wrap it around his jaws. So I'm gonna reenact this real quick. He's gonna let me. Now he doesn't always let me, so I usually rub his ears, try to get him in the mood. Alright, now, I got this guy by his jaws. I'm not really worried about opening his mouth. These guys have no power for opening, it's all for closing. He's still a dangerous animal though. He can actually start thrashing or rolling. If this happens, I'm going to improvise. You guys just take some good pictures.
Wow. What a good
I always wanted to be
alligator.
a cowboy. My mom never bought me a
No, he's not. He's just chilling.
Now I got one last
Cold.
trick for you guys.
No, he's put it under
This
his
one
mouth.
has no historical significance. It just takes a pretty good picture. It's going to have a lot more teeth involved. It's called the face-off. Pretty much it's going to tell you what's going to happen if it goes wrong. Now, he hasn't been letting me do it all morning. It's been a little bit windier, but the wind has died down, so maybe he will.
Yeah. Wow. Remember, he can't see him.
Oh, his head is really good.
Wow.
Alright.
Good boy.
That's all you can do.
Nice
You
job.
guys want to take some pictures with Charlie? I'm going to open up this fence. You guys can take selfies or whatever you
Oh, look, he's gonna go down the slide. Oh my god. Come on, go down the slide. Oh my god. He wants to see if he can get out. And this is a crocodile. You see the difference in the mouth. It's a big boy. Hi, tiger. There's another one back there. You can't really see him. Butt shot. Oh, he's so cute. Sleeping.
So yeah, that was pretty much my Florida trip. It was great. I was going to bed very early. I ate a lot. But that's it. And it was great. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram. And Facebook. Again, it's PeterD88, I think. No, that's Snapchat. I do not know how to work Snapchat properly. I think I posted a video of a pool changing color. Could be a fail. So anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. I see some new subscribers. Like I always say, I might not see you for a couple of days. I'll subscribe back if you post content. And that's it. Bye! Oh, God.